In this video, I'm going to give you as much data-backed evidence that I have, showing you that we are on course for one of the biggest bull runs in history. Now, the reason behind this title is we are not really doing anything right now. We're chilling, nothing's really happening. But I promise you, very, very soon, we are about to enter parabolic phases. Now, I want to give you some reality here, and I always kind of do this in the beginning of videos to kind of get your attention, to piss you off. Last month I spent $65,000 on a iced out AP. Today I'm picking up my Tesla for a girlfriend. I just bought the girlfriend a new car. Her car's a fucking piece of shit. So I was like, okay, before I go to America to the BTC Nashville conference, I need to get this girl a new car. And the reason I'm saying this before we get in the data-backed research behind this video is crypto. This all came from crypto. Crypto can fucking change your life, brother, if you know how to play this game. So here's the Tesla. Here's obviously the watch. Yes, it's real. For all those guys that say the watches are fake, you can't really get diamonds that look like that are fake. The point is, crypto can really change your life. Now, you don't have to be interested in the watches, the cars, etc. Like, she genuinely needed this fucking car, right? Our car is run down. The brakes are, it's not safe. And I'm showing you this, guys, like I said, to motivate you, to show you what's possible with cryptocurrency. And you know the beautiful thing about this is this all came from nothing. It was free, right? Because cryptocurrency and the DeFi pools are paying for this. And this was they're both cash purchases, by the way. The car wasn't that expensive. And number two is we're nowhere near the next phase of this bull run, okay? So whatever you're trying to do before we get into this, if you're trying to get out the job, get out the job. Don't buy the watch. Don't buy the car. If you're trying to motivate your partner, some big problem with cryptocurrency is you might be on the right side, but your wife or your mum and dad might not be on the right side. They're saying the cryptocurrency is a scam. Show them this, start this video. They're not going to like a jack guy with a chain and an iced out diamond watch and a tank top. They're not going to like that. But numbers don't lie. And if that's enough to convince them to be on your side, because of the problem with I've noticed in the last bull run was nobody was on my side, let alone the only people that were on my side was this girl that I bought the car for. Mum, dad weren't on my side. Nobody else was on my side. Everybody was against me. And there's nothing worse than being like a lone wolf. Everybody wants to be that lone wolf in any sort of journey, cryptocurrency business. You need people on your side. You need an environment of a household that are on your side with you, or it's a very hard fucking battle because you're going to be tempted with all this negativity to eventually be like, oh, maybe they're like, because it only takes 3 or 4 people consistently every single day to say cryptocurrency is a scam, you're wasting all your time and money. And then 2 months, 3 months down the line when cryptocurrency isn't moving, you might be like, fuck, they might have a point, and you might completely give up on your journey. And I want this video, before we get started on the actual video, so I wanted to show you this, to say fucking no to that. No to that. You're way better than that, okay? Now, yes, it's your mum, your dad, your girlfriend, your wife, whatever, you love them, etc. But if they got the stuff you desire, if they haven't, maybe it's time for a better route, okay? I'm not telling you my way is the right way, but all these purchases in the last month, spending over 100,000, way over £100,000, let alone USD, it all came from cryptocurrency. And I want to show you the way, and I want to show you how you're still early, but if you're selling your bags right now and you're saying, nah, this is it, I can't take it anymore, work that 9 to 5 forever, bro. You can work it while we were all printing, especially by 2025, okay? So now we've got all those fucking haters away. Let's actually get down to business. Sol gains in the last year. These are big cap coins. Okay, this is where I made most of the profits. Again, I haven't realized the profits, by the way. Okay? I haven't realized the profits. People are freaking out. Years is taking too long. Look at Solana's gain in the last year, brother. This was so obvious to me. And I was buying heavily. And I've made many videos. Go back in my channel. You'll see all the videos when I was talking about Solana at $10, $12, $13. Whereas I was saying buy. Just buy at least 1,000 Solana. Just do it. You didn't do it. Okay? Now, people are freaking out because they think it's going to take so long. And just again, look at Ethereum. Even Ethereum in the last year, 100% almost up. You know I've got a big bag of Ethereum. Okay? Now, these are boring vehicles. Okay? These are terrible coins that you would say in terms of returns. But are they? Are they really as an initial bag? I think this is where you should start if you're brand new in cryptocurrency. Pick up some Solana. Yes, it sucks right now because Solana's a 6x. Ethereum's a 2x. It's very expensive. But this is usually where you start cryptocurrency, okay? Now, here's the reality of the stock market, because this is what my dad was always advocate on. He's like, okay, just invest in the stock market, invest in real estate. And I was like, that's fine if I was 50, 60. I'm a 28-year-old man with an iced out AP, okay? And it's just came from nothing. There was no handouts. Cryptocurrency has changed the fucking way I see money, okay? So 25 years, and this is not my numbers, this is Google. Yes, you can get other ways around this, but I just want to give you average returns, right? Because these are average returns, and this is average returns. We're not even going to start talking about the good fucking gains that printed you 100, 200x in the last year. We're not even going to talk about them, okay? Because yes, we can nitpick and we can find those stocks that do a 10x. We can nitpick and find those coins that go down 100x, down 100%. We can find those, but we have to give this some average. I'm sure you would agree this would be average returns in crypto. Okay, they're not so average right now, are they? 25 years for a 10x in the stock market. So it says it takes 10x to make 25 years. Okay, I'll be in my 50s in this time. I'm good, bro. A 10x for me is not going to make it. And if you have $10,000 or less, 100k in your bank account might be good, but in 25 years, not doing anything in purchasing power. And do you want to wait 25 years? Let alone that money has to be invested consistently, and you have to work the job because you can't realize that money. I realized the money. It's on my wrist. And again, I swear I'm not trying to piss you off, brother. I really am. I'm just trying to show you what's possible. Real estate, yes, there's going to be that guy in the comments saying, well, I house hacked, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Real estate, 16 years for just a 2x. US bonds, a 14x. Gold, 11x. Again, if you want this, fine. If you want this, fine, but I promise you, cryptocurrency is your only vehicle if you're a typical 9-to-5 wagey that basically has $500 at the end of the month. This is not for you. It's not even for me. You need to be a fucking massive player to make the money you want. This is why we have vehicles like this in this cryptocurrency market. Be blessed. Our mum and dad didn't have this. Our great-grandpa didn't fucking have this route. Yes, they could buy a house and it went up a 10x. They could have bought it for 40 grand and it was worth, it's maybe now worth a couple $1 million if they got a good purchase. That wasn't available to us. It's not available right now. You can't make money if you're a small investor. You can't even get in the vehicle of a house to make money. A lot of you guys might have mortgages, etc. It's not going to make you money. It's a liability. You need to have income creating assets that pay for this stuff over the long term. Now, of course, like I said, there's exceptions on individual stocks that can get you there a lot faster. But I promise you, and you know this, nothing moves as fast as crypto, especially in this bull market. And honestly, you can pretty much pick any coin as long as you keep an eye on BTC. This is the main driver. This is what a lot of people, and even me, like to look at. We use this BTC and we use the USD dominance chart to know exactly how to print by 2025. And I also put right now, that wasn't the only purchases I made last month. I'm in my girlfriend's apartment. It's mine as well. It's a house. But it's a shitty neighborhood and I'm just sick of it. Obviously, I'm barely ever home. But I was like, okay, I'll get the girl a new car. But I also got her a new apartment. I didn't pay for this cash. I put 12 months up front. But my DeFi pools, just this Brett pool, it's already paid for it. It's already paid for the monthly allowance. So the apartment I bought her, it's a 2-bed, but it's pretty much the same as this. But we bought her a balcony because she really wanted a balcony. She now has literally a penthouse apartment in the top of Glasgow, one of the best places in Glasgow, with a balcony for 3k GBP a month. Yes, it's a lot, it's like 4k dollars, but my Brett pool pays for that. My Brett pool pays for that and I make profits. Okay, so now she has a new place. And if you don't want to do that, treat yourself first, but then treat your loved ones. Because she was the one that was sticking by me in 2020, way back when my e-com stores were struggling as well. She was sticking, just keep going, just keep going, just keep going. I would never have fucking bought her anything if she was like, this is a scam, get back at your job, I need 6 holidays a year. Fuck that, girl, okay? You need people on your side, and this is why she's been rewarded with this house. But again, I could not do this if I didn't have anybody believe in me to keep going down the route that I'm going down. And again, we're not even getting started. So again, she moves in here today. She picks up the Tesla later on. She doesn't even know about it yet. That's the funny part. You'll find out the reaction on another channel, Jake Gordon. If you type in that, you'll see the other channel. But again, once you make some money, save yourself first from the job and then start treating the loved ones that are beside you. Because there's no point in just being a greedy little man that just treats yourself and doesn't treat the people around you. Because life's short, okay? Cryptocurrency is great, but life's very short. Okay, so the point I'm making, before I've pissed a lot of you guys off, and again, I do it to motivate you guys. I generally, I'm not trying to flex. Generally want you to achieve the same thing, okay? Because this is a video I needed like this when some guy in his 20s in a tank top and a bulldog chain with an iced out AP was telling you, buy cryptocurrency now. I needed that. I didn't want the guy with glasses saying, well, here's the facts, here's the fact. I don't need that. I need somebody that's just like me, that can condense it down, showing you the proofs in the pudding, just saying go all in, because you're not going to regret it. The point I'm making is, once you combine liquidity pools and assets that go up, you cannot lose. This isn't going to stop anytime soon. As long as you're safe and you're in multiple platforms and strong coins you're in, you cannot lose here. Yes, you will take some hits along the way. You will take some hits along the way. I've lost big on some pre-sales recently. I lost one on another day where they completely rugged me. It's the game. But I never put in more than I afford to lose, because in 1 day, 2 days, 3 days back, I made more than that pre-sale rug that I got involved in. Bang. I'm already back in the game. But it's worth me taking that bet, because main bags are filled, and I would love to take more of these bets, because now and again you can get that 10, 20, 30, 100x, and it pays for that. But if you don't have any cryptocurrency, just ignore pre-sales and get your head in the game first, and then we start going down other avenues. And this just gives me ultimate confidence for the next builder. I cannot lose now. It's very hard for me to lose now, knowing what I know now, and especially losing all my money in the last bull run. I've seen all the booby traps. Yes, I'll get rugged on some pre-sales, some coins won't do that well, but I can see more booby traps now. I know what to look for. And as long as I'm in enough plays, and I want you to do this as well, you cannot lose. You will ultimately make so much money. 3 things before the next leg. If you've missed a year of gains, I need you to wake the fuck up now. Okay, because like I said, these were in the easiest coins right now. You can look at 340 X's. I don't even want to show you them because they'll blow your mind. These were easy gains. So you've missed that, fine. We need to keep going. The next leg up is going to be way better. But you're not going to be a part of it if you're sitting there drooling and getting pissed off at me. You want to get mad at yourself. Don't get mad at me, get mad at yourself. It's not about the purchases I've made. It's about you getting what you deserve and want. Okay? If you're in your 9 to 5 right now and you're saying, how the fuck is this 28-year-old kid making all these... I thought he was done. The people around me were only getting started. These are not the best gains. I've seen way better plays. Now, I want you to stop worrying about short-term noise and dips. Let's look at the 2020 and 2021 chart. So this was my first bull run. Completely fucked up because I never took any profits. And when I did, I took them to Celsius. That's the booby traps. Okay, I won't do that again. FTX won't do that again. I'll be all spread. Again, exchanges can still crash. There's no reason why Kraken can't just be the next FTX. But I'm never 100% of bags in these plays. I'm always spread. My booby traps are laid. If one goes down, it's fine. That is one of the downsides of cryptocurrency, because you're not going to see a stock or a stock market thing. You're insured most of the time. Okay, you're going to be fine. But even in your bank account, my bank account's only insured up to £85,000. Pretty much the value of this watch, give or take, close. That's kind of bullshit. Way less likely that something happens, but you need to be spread. Even when you're taking profits out in 2025. You think I'm going to take the millions of dollars into one bank account? I can't do that. It's way too risky. That bank account could just explode. Look at the 2021. There's so many dips, but you don't see them. You don't see them unless you zoom in. These, like, there's dips every single day. But the green days are heavily out buying it. But look at this. January 2021. We had bullshit. But then we started to move up. And then bullshit. And then we had the biggest disaster ever. And then we would slowly go up to the 69k level. But it's not all sunshine and roses. And that's where we are right now, brother. That's where we are right now. We're going through some bullshit. We're seeing some red even today. You just got to chill out. Because I promise you, I can't give you a price. Nobody can give you a price. And if they can, they're lying to you. But I promise you, we're going here. I promise you. It might look something like this, but I promise you, we are going there. Let's keep going. We're only 6% through the halving. Just chill. Here's all the halvings before. Nothing's happening at 6%. We're just past. We're only 6% through, bro. Just chill. Because the weakness here for the last couple of weeks, I want you to ask yourself if you see any. So this was back a couple of weeks ago now. 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th July. You see any weaknesses? Bar from grayscale, they're still positive. They're still positive, especially right now if you check right now. There's no weakness here. Look at the nets. That's in Bitcoin, not dollar value. That's in Bitcoin. Bitcoin's 66k. It's fine. Look at it. We're fine. Just relax. And all what's happening is they're slowly accumulating. These are the smartest people in the world. They're slowly accumulating. The news is scaring you out. Okay? Mt. Gox are selling all their Bitcoin. Fine. Germany's selling it. Fine. So look what's happening. Okay? Understand that? And again, let's look at the top 100 Bitcoin richest assets. What you can see here, let me move my little face. you can see here the top 100 BTC holders. Okay. Now, some of these are exchanges. The first one's obviously Binance Cold Wallet. Look how much Bitcoin they own. Is that 16 billion in Bitcoin dollar value? 249, 250k. Another exchange there. But what I want you to understand is there's a lot of positives. Now, these are just random fucking guys. These are not. These two are obviously exchanges. This is Binance's Cold Wallet. You know what's happening? These guys are purchasing Bitcoin. Yes, there will be some negatives. This is negative, but over the last 30 days, that's the last 7 days, he sold 36. But over the last 30 days, he accumulated nearly 1,000 Bitcoin. You do the math right now, 1,000 times 66,000. Your calculator will say error. Sorry, they can't do the maths on that. What you can see here is pretty much everybody is green. Okay, everybody is green. This is the top 100 people in the world. The reason they're the smartest people in the world, they're accumulating Bitcoin because they know they're going up for the next cycle. Now, this doesn't mean buy BTC, because we can't go and buy 1,000 Bitcoin. We can't even go and buy 1 Bitcoin. It's very hard to do that. And even buying 1 Bitcoin, you're not going to be a millionaire status. Let's be honest. But we use this as an indicator of where we're at. I just follow Bitcoin and I slowly understand through cycles, through weeks and months and years in this game, is money always flows to Ethereum and altcoins. Let's look at this chart. Buying Ethereum is now like buying 400 in 2020. You know what's funny about this? And the reason I wanted to post this up is because I bought my very first cryptocurrency at $400, and that was Ethereum. Okay, Ethereum ETF starting tomorrow, e.g. today, e.g. maybe 2 days by the time I get this video out there. That doesn't mean crypto's going crazy in 2 days. What will probably happen is we'll dump. That's always what happens. But again, over the long term, Ethereum will outperform Bitcoin and it will go into our smaller cap gains. $10,000 for Ethereum is programmed this cycle, this guy says. Again, that's not tomorrow. When I was buying Ethereum at 400, it didn't immediately go up. In fact, it went down for weeks. And then it started to go. Then it started to go down again. Then it started to go. But collectively over time, and again, if you're using this with DeFi liquidity pools, you make a fuck ton more Ethereum, I promise you that, especially at $400. So, let's talk about the facts. Ethereum ETF is the 23rd. It's supposed to be happening today by the time the US wake up. Will it happen? Will it not? Who knows? But it is going to happen eventually. Here's why the approval could mark the largest altcoin season we have ever seen. Okay. Now remember, 2021 was a fucking large altcoin season. Okay. And I expect us to go way higher than those. An Ethereum ETF would provide institutional investors with far easier access to purchasing Ethereum. So this is why it's good. You get the big players that don't have to unload millions of dollars of USDT on Binance and shit themselves because Binance could go away. They've seen FTX, it scares them. But when a big player, or even like a medium-sized pensioner, 5 to 10 million, can just go and just purchase ETH safely without any bullshit, that creates a lot of fucking money. That wipes Ethereum off. The supply and demand just goes crazy. So they no longer need to take the risk. A lot of these big players don't want to touch crypto exchangers. And that was because Sam Bankman-Fried, the curly-haired nerd, wrecked it. Okay? But this is great, and this is why it's needed. Because we play with exchanges, okay? We can't go to these guys and say, give me 1 billion Ethereum. No, we need to play catch-up. But we can play catch-up using Ethereum, knowing where the money is going to flow. Buying ETH would be as simple as buying a stock for these corporations or big pensioners. And we saw the BTC approval, and this was resulting in hundreds of billions of capital inflow like I've just shown you before. Now imagine an ETF approval. The domino effect would be crazy. Hundreds of billion capitals, BTC and Ethereum, and altcoins will flow. And then what other crypto giants are saying, we could get Solana, Casper, Render, and ADA. Don't think this is going to happen, especially Render. But eventually it will happen, brother. Eventually, if we're in the game long enough, you're going to be able to print so much money. I'm not telling you guys to buy these coins. You use this to buy coins that you're interested in that are smaller market caps, and that's why it goes fucking crazy. If Ethereum can get an ETF, why can't they? As mentioned, domino effect would be real. Potential trillions of capital, ETH being approved. If it makes sure you're just prepared. And when I say that, make sure you have money from your job, from your business, that you are offloading as much as you can. Safely, of course, because gains are going to be on the horizon and it's going to be one of the biggest altcoin seasons of our lifetime. The next few months could truly change your life. Again, I'm here for 2025. You've got to be ahead of the game and make sure you build this crypto portfolio and sell your altcoins, of course, when we look at that USD dominance chart. This is what Plan B says. One of the biggest guys in crypto, according to Bitcoin, he made this stock to flow chart. He kind of got wrecked in the last bull run as he was predicting 100k, but he was close enough. He got his models and he's pretty much accurate. And he's never a moon caller, shiller, or whatever. He just says it how it is. He uses stock to flow and that's it. And he's already rich enough where he doesn't really care. He loves this part of the bull market where some people become impatient and others think this bull market is over. 2020 vibes. And again, this reminds me exactly when I was getting in crypto. We are right here where we were in 2020. We are touching this line, or we are touching this line. Okay. And again, his stock to flow method is right here. So again, 2013, when we started to get reds, fucking crazy returns. 2017, when we got a couple of reds, crazy returns. And here, look at this, guys. 2017, there was a couple of reds here. Nothing was happening. Bitcoin was going down. That's what's happening right now. 2024, nothing's happening. Bitcoin's chilling. It's funny, my cursor's red. That's where I see us going. Okay. 2021, same thing. Nothing happening. Nothing happening. Once we get a couple more reds, even this one in 2021, 2020 even, it started to go crazy after that. Bro, I'm just telling you, man. You got to get in the game. So imagine instead of selling and trying to buy back and time everything and just telling your wife, trust me, wife, it's going to be different. And she's like, fuck no. You're like, Jake Gordon just bought a new watch, a new Tesla, and a new apartment. Trust me. You got to do it for you, bro. I just make these videos as motivation. Whether I'm right or wrong, I just share my journey. I just share my journey because I know how powerful cryptocurrency is and having a good business on the side is. You got to build something up. Stop trying to trade. All you need to do is accumulate like your life depends on it. And then after that, you funnel into DeFi pools and you can print free watches, you can print free apartments, you can print free Teslas for as long as you want. It's not going to happen by accident, brother. I want this video to piss you off, but I also want it to motivate you to stay in the game. Because whether you invest or not, it doesn't change my life. It doesn't change my life. Okay, I'm investing balls to the walls every single month, every single week. I invest for free with the DeFi pools. I'm already in. I want you to do it for you. Because I want at least 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 people hit $1 million this bull run. And if this video is enough to keep you in the game, that's all it's needed for me. Goodbye.